say Anansi Wofia Yembusad your in 10 times. Al-Qasim Company Limited. Open desktop computers, laptops, printers, copier machines, air conditions, TV, UPS, inverters, CCTV cameras, USB HD cameras, network cables and switches, RJ45, RJ11, hard drives, pen drives, any computer accessories. Bra Al-Qasim Company Limited. Your first floor, opposite Miracle Films. You buy Topman shoes. Adum Kumasi. Upebia Twana, Upebia Tua. Freyen, 0243 985 185. Al-Qasim Company Limited. Abefum Fidi Papa Pafi. Ilahi, 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 Mola.
It's Mamphec. We are some few minutes late for our program today, and like I stated, we are discussing Abokis 9. We didn't waste much time. We are far behind time, so we'll start with Brother Hassan. Like we were talking about, what's the purpose of today's topic? Like a brief intro into what we are discussing today.
Okay, we are talking about Abokis 9, and Aboki normally means friend, but this time we are talking about those guys who go around to offer or render services of cutting fingernails for like people in our community. This shows how far people would go. The extent people would go to to maintain personal hygiene. So with the tools and all they are using, like it's something that we should talk about, like whether it poses a threat on our people, whether it's safe, or whether like it's so it's something that we have to talk about. So
so we wouldn't waste much time. We'll just move on to the rest of the topic. So hygienically, when we look at the people doing the business, are they fit like hygienically to do this business?
Yeah, the main problem or the main idea is that they are offering the service. Yeah. Okay, so what the tools that they use are of more concern than their actual personal hygiene. Yeah. Okay. And then to be frank, I have not really I've not really patronized their services, but like from what I have seen, when you talk about sanitizing or making some tools sterile,
the process
that they put the tools through, they are not exactly what you would call or what you would define as sterilizing or
especially when
sanitizing.
You don't even know how they do it.
Exactly. And then believe it or not, their services are required. Their services are sought after. People really like to patronize their services. Why? Because they come in under maybe 1 minute or so they are done. Very quickly. Like they do it very fast, and their prices are very low too, So their services are sought after, and so the dangers are the dangers related. So a lot of people are also involved. So there is a need to talk about this and then conscientize people and educate people on the dangers associated with patronizing the services of these Abokis. Exactly.
And adding something small to what he said. The personal hygiene of the person giving the service is very important. You understand? How the person can deal with a cut if it comes, and then the person contacting the cat too is so the person's hygiene is concerned, like in this kind of situation.
So we just talked on the hygiene. On the tools, have we noticed some of the tools that they use in doing their business? Some of the tools that we've seen. What are some of those tools?
Yeah, sharp tools mostly. Sharp tools. They have this pair of scissors. It looks like a scissors. I mean, they're very sharp. And then they have the scissors is used to cut the extra nail. And then they have this knife they use for the for the scraping the nail. And then they have a foam. They have a foam they use to clean this.
It's to make it soft.
To make it yes. They have this. It's a solution, right? It's a solution with it's a solution. And they have one duster they use to clean all that. Yes. And like mind you, these tools are the same they use like all the time from one person to the other, the same thing. And we know how sharp tools could cause a lot of problems, because we've seen a situation where a sharp tool as needle. Needle is very important in health. So a sharp tool as needle has caused a country to have problems with hepatitis C. So it's a concern to talk about something like this. Using the same sharp tool from one person to the other. Yes.
So the day ends.
Yes.
So
even after the day ends, the next day they are using the same
the possibility of using that
yes,
same
yes,
thing without sterilizing it.
Yes, and we would have to question how they treat these tools after they've used it from one person, whether they clean it, what are they using it to clean it, and then how do they sterilize these tools. So yes, these are concerns.
So we are hammering on the effects, like we are talking about how serious the use of such tools are. What are some of the diseases that are likely to be transferred from person to person as they render their business on these people?
Yeah, as said, the tools that are using are likely to carry a certain pathogen.
Yeah.
That is for sure. The tools that they are using have, there's a term for them. I think they're called fomites, right? Yeah. So they are likely to contain maybe a fungus, any pathogen or virus or bacteria. They are likely to contain to harbor or some of these exactly. So once someone is cut, whatever the person has or whatever pathogen or whatever virus the person has can be carried on this tool to the next person. Okay, and as I said, their services are sought after. They do stuff very fast. So like things that are done in a haste are usually not really done well. And there is a high possibility of someone getting cut here. So if the person has HIV, it is easily transferred to the other person. And HIV, viruses are very hard to die
cure.
of. Yeah, they are very hard to die of. So they can be on the thing for a day, 2, or even a year.
Then maybe in the course of doing something, you get a cut. Immediately it gets in touch with
your blood.
This virus, then
exactly. So HIV/AIDS, as I said, is one of them. The most feared sexually transmitted disease that we have. It's most feared. So now we can say that HIV is not just an STI, or it cannot only be gained from sex or a sexual encounter, but it can also be bought for as low as 50 pesos or 1 CD. Exactly. Another disease that is also feared very well is the hepatitis B and then hepatitis C viruses. They are all viruses that endangers the liver. So you get hepatitis C from nowhere. Like you don't know where you got it from. You bought it for 1 CD from Abokis, and then it affects your liver, and then you need maybe a liver transplant or who knows. And then this is a very devastating issue. And another thing is there are a lot of diseases that you can. There are
apart from the
viral diseases, but these are very how do I say, very dangerous ones.
Yeah, in fact, all diseases that could be transmitted through blood,
you could have it.
In this case, so.
Have it. And aside from getting a disease transferred from one person to another, aside from that, there is also the tendency of getting infected with tetanus, because they are bacteria that live in the sand or in the soil. So like once your skin is exposed, or once you are cut, you can also get infected with tetanus.
I think they have this handkerchief that you put your legs on. So in a case where the Aboki doesn't have that particular handkerchief, then that means you have to just put your legs
on the floor. Yeah,
that
exactly.
increases your possibility of getting the tetanus that you just talked of.
And let me add something very small. And apart from all these things that he has mentioned, the feet are always on the floor, and it is the least cared about. So it harbors a lot of bacteria, a lot of fungus, a lot of other pathogens in the leg. So imagine if you have a cat, especially mycotic infections like fungus. Anytime you have a cat, you stand the risk of the organism entering the sore to cause a serious infection. Yes. So
and they do their business irrespective of what the person doing it. Let's say the person has a cat, they don't really mind.
Yes. These guys are from
doing it since it gives them the money. So let's say he did it on someone who has a cat. It picks these viral and other bacterial infections, and the next minute he does it on another person, and it's so we've talked on it. So what are some of the effects that we are likely to encounter by patronizing some of these Abokis?
Actually, the devastating thing about the whole issue is not just getting the disease. You know, like we are all exposed to a social network.
Yeah.
You know, I have family, you have family. Like we are not alone. No man is an island.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, like you getting the HIV is not the only problem. There's also the tendency of transferring it to other people. Yeah, and diseases like hepatitis B, hepatitis C, they are very how do I say it? They take a lot from you.
Yeah.
They don't just take your money. They don't just take your organ.
Yeah.
I mean, they also take away your mental health.
Yeah.
You know, you become devastated. You become depressed.
Yeah.
You know, and it's worrying. It's very worrying. So it's not only about you contracting an HIV. There's also the problem of facing the social stigma.
Yeah.
You know, people don't want to come close to you because they might acquire hepatitis B because it transferred from contact.
Yeah.
You can get people do not want to come close to you because you have hepatitis.
Yes.
People do not want to have any relationship because you have HIV. Yeah, there's also the effect of facing social stigma. So it's not just about you.
Yeah.
It's about
Yeah.
the whole society as large.
Yeah,
Any addition?
it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, okay, so we've talked about the effects basically. So what would be some of the recommendations? Because like we were talking about, you just use one CD, then you buy yourself a whole lot. That's might even put you at a higher risk. What are some of the recommendations, or what would you recommend to?
You know,
people?
safety is very important.
Yeah.
Safety is very important. In as much as we want to, you know, in fact, it's because of safety we are even keeping personal hygiene.
Yeah.
You understand? So safety is very important. There are trained people. You know, there are trained people who are giving these services. That is, if you can't do it for yourself. There are trained people who have like sterilized tools to take care of your nails, your foot, and everything for you. You understand? Under very hygienic conditions. Yes. So this is a matter of affordability. If you can't afford, then you should, you know, take to these people for them to take care of your fingernails and your foot for you. And then if you can't, I think the best way to do it is to do it for your, like, to do it by yourself.
Just take some
If you don't know how to do it, just learn to do it and do it for yourself. I think that is the
get someone a close relative.
a relative. Yes.
Who can just buy some few tools.
Yes.
You have
Yes.
these
Yes.
nail
New
cutters
ones.
and
Yes. Yes. For
we
you.
have the kits. I don't think it's even expensive, like 5 cedis. The entire kit.
Oh, good.
You can just buy it for family use.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
So.
their own.
Yes, so having a personal kit, like you said, is very important. So just going for things like this, and it would be safer.
Yeah. So, what I was saying, any additions?
Yeah. So if there's one thing that we have learned, you know, it is that it pays to be negligent, and it also pays to be ignorant. Okay. So you need to know. You need to know about your surrounding. You need to know what is going on. You need to. And you need to take care of yourself. You need to take.
Like you have to take like your self-interest. No, we are not saying you should just look at yourself.
Exactly.
But when it comes to issues of this sort, you have to look at, like, you have to really take a deep understand yourself. Say that way, because it is you that will be involved.
Yeah. So after doing all of this, like you need to at least have time for yourself. If you don't even have time, you know, in the beginning he was talking about people who do not have time.
Yeah.
They are the ones who are likely to patronize their services. But I mean, like, how long will it take you to cut off your nails? You know, like it won't take like
a maximum of 5 minutes.
Yeah, and you won't pay anyone. It's your own thing.
Own thing.
Yeah, exactly. Rather than buying HIV or hepatitis or something from Abokis.
Yeah.
So we need to be very careful with all of these things.
And it's up to, like, we those who know to go out there,
like
yes, to teach them how to take care of themselves.
And we can start that even in our homes.
Yes. Maybe if your parents like patronizing these guys, you tell them that this is not the safest way to go. So yes, it's up to us too.
So, any additions to today's topic before we conclude on? Because today we spent quite a lot without doing anything. So we'll just, since there's no addition, we'll just conclude on today's topic so that hopefully, inshallah, we'll get another topic next week. Or we'll come into the details of it next week, inshallah. So your conclusions on today's topic.
The Abokis knife, the Aboki is working. He's working. He needs his money. But we also need to be safe. We also need to, keep ourselves okay. You understand? We have to keep going. We have family to cater for. We have like other people to be responsible for. We have other things to be responsible for. So safety is very important. Health is very important. So everyone out there, just keep yourself good. Like take care of yourself. Have time to cut your own nails, and purchasing these guys. It's at your own risk. You understand? It's at your own risk. We are not telling you to stop it, but it is for your own good to do this for yourself.
Measures,
to do this for yourself. So.
What I would say to conclude all of this is that being negligent, or how do I say it, not knowing about all of these things, or patronizing the Abokis knife is costly. You can ask around how much it costs, to cure hepatitis or to try to cure it. You cannot cure it completely.
You can't even cure it.
So how much it costs to trying to maintain or manage a hepatitis condition, or you can try to find out what, even though antiretroviral drugs for HIV is free, but like the queues they have to join.
Even for hepatitis, you have to buy.
Even with the free medications, the queues that they have to join before they can. Like it's costly. It's really costly. So try to prevent that right now to save a lot of
that stress in the future.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay. So we thank our panelists Hassan and Hussein for joining us on Mamphec.
You're welcome.
So inshallah, we'll be coming your way with another interesting topic of discussion.
Inshallah.
So until we meet
Again.
inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.